Hello, superstars! Let's get started with today's Norwood News newsletter edition for Thursday, May 5th, 2022. So, important upcoming dates as always. Friday, May 20th, schools are going to close 3 hours early for all students at BCPS. Norwood dismisses at 12:20 p.m. instead of 3:20, and there will be no afternoon pre-K. For Monday, May 30th, that is the Memorial Day holiday, so all BCPS students do not have to go to school. Schools will be closed that day. So we have the callbacks as usual, where you can refer back to previous newsletters by date that have information that we find useful or important. Now let's get into our first topic, which is the shared domicile renewals. Only for those who enrolled under shared domicile status will be receiving those letters in the spring that ask you to fill out that form. And you just got to fill out that form and then bring your 3 pieces of mail and show your ID and come back to the school office. You don't have to go to another office. You come to the school office and do it by the end of June. Now, if you want to understand why that is and why some people do it and some don't and all that, you can just watch this brief video. It explains to you how to fill out the form. It goes a little more in depth, but it's very short. It's only 4 minutes. So I would recommend you check that out if you want to learn a little bit more about why that is. Now, we would like to hear from you, and so please take the time to fill out a Norwood Family Survey. We just have a few questions that we want to know a little bit about what you think about certain policies and aspects. And so click on the link, and you can do it from any phone or any computer, any tablet. It'll be very simple, and we would love to hear from you. And if you've changed your mind about ordering student pictures, you still have a chance to do that. If you use the event ID that was provided originally for that day, it will not work. It has been expired because that day already passed. So please, you go to the website from mylifetouch.com and use the portrait ID and the access code that will be sent to you in your proof. If your child came that day on Friday for picture day, April 22nd, and they had their picture taken, excuse me, all students had their picture taken for the system, even if they didn't buy anything. So if you now want to buy something or want to change your order or add more, you can use that ID. They're going to send you a proof, and it's going to have these codes. And here are just some examples of what they look like and where you'd find them. So you can take a look at this and just you put that information in instead of the event ID that you did before. That's what it's asking for. If you have any questions, feel free to let us know, and we're happy to help you with that. Now, Nurse Debbie has a special message, just a few things for those who still have follow-ups about their failed vision or hearing test. Remember, you only receive the notification if your child failed one or both of those evaluations at the school, and you just have to make an appointment with your child's doctor to follow up. So we want to know what happened. You should be taking that form that we sent to you to that doctor or specialist so that they can fill out the bottom, and then we know what's the situation. And then from there, if you haven't had an appointment yet or you're still working on it, let us know just so we know what's happening. And we need to have an updated physical on file for all students, a physical exam that you should be doing roughly about once a year. So if you've never done it, make sure you make an appointment and get that started. And we really only need to update it if there's some big change, if there's a medical condition that's had a change or if there's a change in your child's health. Otherwise, just let us know and make sure you have at least one on file from before. And same thing for the dental visit. You should do it roughly every 6 months. We should have one at least initially on file. Any change in vaccinations also, we need to have that and provide that to the nurse. So just call us and let us know if there's been anything, and then we can make a copy of any originals. And for the spring, please make sure that we have a change of clothing to keep in the student's locker, because the students will be going outside and it might be wet from all the rain. They may get dirty. They may have an accident of some sort or with another student. And so if they need to change their clothing, we don't have clothing for every single size. So we want to make sure that we have something for your child specific that they're comfortable in. And you're welcome to donate as well. If you have any unwanted clothing or shoes, we're happy to take it. And whatever we don't use, we will donate ourselves. Coming up, remember the Southeast Area Education Advisory Council and those 5 regional counselors that have meetings every once in a while about different topics? Well, the one for May is going to happen on Monday, May 16th, in person at Logan Elementary School, which is not far from here, in their library. And the topic's going to be an update about special education services. So if you have a child who has an IEP or receiving any special ed services, this may be a good thing for you to attend and be aware of. And make sure that you wear a mask once in the building. And registration for new pre-K and kindergarten students in 2022 and 23 is still underway. We've had a lot of parents asking and calling about this. The pre-K forms were a little bit delayed and held up because they made some changes to the process, but they're not really big changes, and there's nothing that you really have to do any differently. Just call and let us know that you want a packet. We could either mail it to you, or you can come and pick one up at the school. And we have 2 roundup days where we have all staff available to help out with your registration and reviewing your documents. Friday, May 13th and Tuesday, June 7th. So once you picked up your packet and you fill it out and you have everything ready, call us so we can make an appointment and put you down for what we have available on those days. The CCBC Family Literacy Program, ESL Program for families, is happening for summer now. That's a summer term. This is just like the program that they've done in the fall and in the winter. So if you are interested in this, just feel free to click on the link. We'll have that included in the description of the video, and you can check out the flyer. And it's just a program that's to help the families who want to learn English and learn a very applicative English to become more engaged in their school, of their child, and for work purposes as well. The nearby place to register is going to be what's called the MASH Hall, the Math and Science Hall. That's in room 209 at the CCBC Dundalk campus, and that's where you go to register. So more information is going to be included in the flyer. And we are continuing to promote this summer program. It's a little bit on the pricier side. We are aware of that. It's $650 if you want to enroll your child in the special theater summer workshop where they get to put on a show. So if your child is really into that and you can shell out the money, this would be a good opportunity. We understand that it's a lot. This nonprofit is struggling, and so they might have to end up shutting their doors. So if they could get any help, even if you're not attending and you just want to offer a little bit of money to donate, they're happy to receive it. And just you can follow the information that we have here, or you can call us and let us know, and we'll happy to forward you with where you can apply, how you can apply. But it's all here on this application form that you have to fill out to register. We'll include that link as well. That is it for today. Thank you. As usual, if you have any questions or comments, just feel free to reach out to the school, and have a fantastic rest of your week. Thank you very much.